Okay, so what's your name?
Jalea.
What's your Instagram?
Ooh, I am_Leia.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you $1 if you can answer this question. How many years in a decade?
Ooh. No, it's not because I forgot. How many years in a decade? Like 3?
No.
I forgot. Don't expect me to remember stuff. I forgot, Deja.
Okay, so how many years are in a century?
2 hours later.
You forgot?
I was just talking about it yesterday and I forgot.
You wanna go?
Deja, you go. You go.
Okay, so how many years in a decade?
10.
How many years in a century?
150.
No. What's your Instagram?
Bro, I ain't even got no Instagram.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you $1 if you can answer this question. How many years in a decade? How many years in a decade?
12. No, hell no. You gotta ask me these questions.
How many years in a decade?
Wait, is this English
How many years in a decade?
years? Man, 50, man.
No. How many years in a century?
12.
How many years a decade is 10? Century is 100.
See, I was close. I was close.
Okay. Thank you.
Nick.
What's your Instagram?
Nick_vibing.
Okay, Nick. So I'm gonna give you $1 if you can answer this question. How many years in a decade?
100. 10.
Okay, 10. Okay. How many years in a century?
100.
Okay.
There you go.
What's your Instagram?
FYB_justice.
Okay. So come over here. Okay, so how many years in a decade?
10.
Okay, so how many years in a century?
100.
Okay, so what's your name?
Zoe.
What's your name?
Fred.
What's your Instagram?
SG Fredo.
And what's your Instagram?
FSS Zoe.
Okay, so I got a question. How many years in a decade?
10.
10. Okay. How many years in a century?
100.
Okay, if I was born 5 years ago, how old would I be?
5 years.
Okay. What's your name?
Island.
Okay, so the question is, how many years in a decade?
Decade. 12.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No, 100.
How many years in a century?
That's 100.
So how many years in a decade?
12.
Are you sure? If I was born 5 years ago, how old would I be?
How old are you?
If I was if
All right, who am I here with today?
Molly, Sadie, Molly.
Hayden.
All right, so the question for today is, how many stars are on a U.S. flag?
On the 50.
50.
All right, so who is the 10th president of the United States?
George Washington. Albert Einstein. Abraham Lincoln.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Okay, what's your name?
Kobe.
What's your YouTube? What's your Instagram?
Kobe's ODK.
Okay, how many years are in a decade?
10.
How many years in a century?
20.
You sure?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, so if I was born 5 years ago, how old would I be?
It's 2023. 5 years ago, you would be 8. Well, you'll be 5.
Are you sure?
You say if you were born 5 years ago, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah. If you were born 5, you'll
Are
be
you
5.
positive?
Yes, I'm positive. If you were born 5 years ago, you would be 5 years old.
Okay. Okay.